Alright folks, the deck is Heal Paladin. The goal of the deck is to get some healing going in the early game to get a 4 mana 8/8, which has incredible stats for the cost. In order to help us get there, we do run High Priest Thekal and the Molten Giant combo. That gives us a damaged life total that we can easily heal. On top of that, we do run Corpsetaker and support around that to give her Taunt, Divine Shield, and Lifesteal. No Wind Fury in this deck, but it's not really the point. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
The light shall bring victory. I will fight with honor.
Alright, without a Thekal, I don't think I can keep the Molten Giant. I'm going to feel really dumb when I do draw Thekal on curve, though. But at least we got a backup Giant. About Major Domo and Koldara Drake in Mage. That seems incredibly ambitious. Because you would... Well, I guess you could do it with Ice Block, right? You could survive a turn with Major Domo on the board. Murgur Murgurgle. I don't think I want to just throw this out there. It's not that much better than a 1/1 in this spot, but this is pretty good. Duskbreaker? Oh no. That is not what I wanted to see. Will the new Paladin Legendary fit into this deck, or is it too greedy? Well, we just have too many neutral cards, so probably not. You can make a heal pure Paladin with a heal tilt, though, and that might work. Just like pure Libram Paladin with the 4 mana 4/4s. Maybe we could try that actually.
Unity, precision,
But then we lose the Molten Giant, so I think that's worse. And we lose the animated Broomsticks. The deck's probably better, but we don't get to like reliably make the 8/8s, I don't think. The new Paladin Legendary seems kind of bad to me. It's really slow, especially for Wild, but I mean, you're already running some heavy cards in pure Paladin and Wild anyway, so it'll be good when you in situations where it's good. Okay. This is a turn before Scream, which we know they have. I'm gonna trust that they don't have Mass Hysteria yet, and that we could potentially kill them this turn. Flinger. How much does this cost? Probably 6, right? Yeah. It's gonna be Scream, then Anduin, then Reno. I don't know how I win from here. Divine Favor, healing a lot to. I'm just gonna pass here. I don't want to be too weak to Scream. Wait, what? Well, now I can just freely dump these cards. There's absolutely no way I'm playing the Molten Giant here. They have Scream, they have Anduin, there's just like zero reason to do that. That would probably lose me the game. Next turn I can go here and here though, if they do play either Scream or Anduin.
The light has betrayed me.
Okay. 1 damage off? Is there any way I could get there? Maybe with a Murkai or a Blue Jill. I think it's worth the risk. Unlucky. I don't know why they took that risk though. It seems a bit unnecessary. Like, obviously they're gonna Reno here, and this is gonna get increasingly difficult to play. But actually, if they Reno here, seems kind of sketchy. How are you healing? Did they shuffle and I missed something? I think we need to high roll against druids. I'm gonna... Nah. Will a deck be good with all the old gods? Definitely not. The old gods, even the current old gods, which there's 4 of them, have strong anti-synergy with one another. Will a Yogg deck be the first one? Yes, definitely. I'm not sure if I want to do Druid or Shaman yet. Druid has the ability to like get a lot of spells very quickly, get to the ramp up to 10 mana very quickly, and then copy it with Floop. Whereas Shaman has the ability to get to Shudderwalk for infinite Yoggs. There's also something I'm considering in this is exactly why I coined the Minibot rather than just playing this, by the way. But there's also something I'm considering in Blur in Demon Hunter with Yogg, just so that I could get the mega high roll of the Rod of Roasting with Blur up. This should be good. Next turn, this will help us get the Zandalari online. They have not drawn well, but unfortunately that means they could have like nope, they just have nothing. I want to get this down, but I also want to make trades. Am I okay just like floating mana here? Sure. The reason for this play is the fact that I have this in hand, right? And this heals in two directions, and is likely to get me to this very quickly. It also ramps the pearl, so I think there's a lot of reason to go here over just making this 2/2, which this 2/2 also can get bigger. Well, that needs to die, but I don't have a great way to make that happen, so I'm probably just gonna have to double trade into that before I get steamrolled. This is not the greatest right now, right? When I'm at 29 health, so I need to take some damage first, which I'm sure the opponent is more than willing to help out with. Could restore health to them. There's no chance of this opponent winning from here, right?
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Good value. I want them to be able to attack my face this turn, Heal him? I was considering it. I was considering damaging the opponent and then healing them, but I don't think that's worth. Easy. Wow, now it's gonna be a 6 mana 8/8. That's just unacceptable. I better kill that.
For justice.
Alright, this is active for next turn. And then we can play Barov to set its health back to 1. So we can play a little bit more fairly. That explains why they haven't been playing cards. Why is he not conceding? I mean, they're about to concede here, right?
To battle.
Bam!
For justice.
Look at that boy.
Reporting for duty.
It only took 8 turns to get him online, but look at him now. Any chance you could play a Divine Shield deck? Yeah, I have I have one over on YouTube. Oh, let me hit you! Probably just keep the Minibot and pitch everything else. This is good if I knew it was Big Shaman and I want to play around Ancestor's Call, or if I had the call in hand, but apparently I never draw the call, so. In the good old days, Roffle played aggro Murloc Druid to #1 legend. It's true. True, that was when Innervate was super broken and you could get like a turn 1 Finja. I miss those days. It looks like it is Big Shaman. This isn't a great hand. Did Finja ever trade on turn 2? Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, aggro Druid has always been a high roll deck. And the Murloc version just kind of amplified that even further because you could just get absurd board states really early in the game. Yeah, it's definitely big. Ooh, that's a real rough hit for them. I don't want to like put more bad minions into my hand the turn prior to Ancestor's Call. Innervate isn't broken anymore? Well, yeah, because they nerfed it. It was not that long ago that people were telling me they should unnerf it too.
For justice.
Chill out.
We're a little bit short on damage here. I think I just hold here. Unnerf equality? It didn't hurt anyone? Oh my god. 2 mana equality was just silly though. It hurt everyone. Huh, not a bad devolve actually. I lose some of my healing, but I've got this. So it should be manageable. Got 10 damage to give. I can just go face and trade there because I want to take damage, right? Neat.
For justice.
Good dodge. Good job, Kangor. Well, at least this comes down. Really need to find Divine Favor. Ooh. Bummer. Yikes. Hey, we did it, chat. Alright, here. They already hit one Colossus, like, out of their hand from the Ancestor's Call. So they're less likely to have another one. Thinking about next turn. Ooh. That's bad. You don't have another Reincarnate. They did have another Reincarnate, chat.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Yashura is probably their best turn here. Evolve is fine. Oh my god, no. No, it's not. What is this? Actually, Devolve is fine. This could actually be useful for, like, pushing through a big minion with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. The 2/2 is really good here. Yeah, it's fantastic. Wait. This is on board, not in hand. Oh. I didn't know what that card did. Perfect. Penguin lethal. I think against Warlock, my best chance might be getting a Molten Giant down early. If you played Mech Mage, yeah. Anybody that's playing Hearthstone as long as I have probably has. It was a pretty dominant deck for a while. Have you ever played Murloc Mage? Yep. I am BGS, thank you for the 12 months. Here's to one heck of a year with my favorite Wild Boy. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate that support. We did not draw Thekal, which is looking like a huge mistake right now. Chat, yes, I have played all of those very popular decks that you're asking about. I've played Murloc Demon Hunter, I've played Q-Block, yes. You can do a search on my YouTube. It's much easier than like asking if I've played very specific decks. Which you're continuing to do. I'm gonna smack the opponent in the head and then probably heal them so that I can get this down. For real, Murloc Demon Hunter. Well, yeah, I mean, you can just shove a whole bunch of bad cards in aggro Demon Hunter and it'll be fine because it's still Demon Hunter. Last time you played Silent Splash was 1 year ago. Yep. It really hasn't gained anything since then. You're welcome, Kevin. Happy to hear that. Murgur Murgurgle. I've already seen Defile, so I don't really need to be that concerned about it. But... This deck relies too much on Thekal. I mean, we've literally drawn him 0 times in which we've won the game, so... I don't... No. That's just, like, factually inaccurate, but... I suppose you're welcome to have your opinion.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Do you think I can hit Legend with Secret Mage? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a Legend viable deck. The new aggro token druid is the most toxic deck in the game. How is that relevant to anything that's going on here? Chat, please stop asking me if I've played decks. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I'm just gonna have to not respond to chat because. Or I'm just gonna have to start timing people out. But whether or not it's being done ironically. Even when it's being done ironically, it instigates more people doing it, so please stop. That was in the deck. That's a really good draw. I am BGS, thank you for the 100 bits. Some days chat can make it feel like it doesn't pay to show up. That's where I come in. Here, have $1. Thank you so much. When everybody piles onto the same meme, it just, like, I can't actually interact with people that are saying real things in chat. So it's funny for, you know, up to a point.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Winter is here.
I want to make this a 6/6 and play it the same turn as the Murgurgle if possible.
All will serve.
We've got the Barov, but no Broom, unfortunately. Probably just need a Divine Favor into the Divine Favor into the Call plus Truesilver. Didn't need that card anyway. So that I can get the 8 to face. There's the Truesilver. This draws 4 cards. I think I have to go.
I'm almost out of cards. What? You think you can take me? Just
Chill out.
for justice.
So obviously this is weak to twist.
Very useful.
But if they twist here, first of all, they lose this, and second of all, I just have refill with this. So, and they're... That's not twist, but they're also not playing Gul'dan now, which was the other thing I was about to say. Okay.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
Probably need to save the weapon swing.
Good demons are hard to find.
We've already seen Defile.
Do try to keep yourselves alive. To battle. For justice.
Winter is here. The demons are hard to find.
We're dead to Reno. Probably also just lose to Gul'dan. You hero power, you can have lethal. Nope, I cannot. I cannot have 8 minions on the board, unfortunately. This is going to be Gul'dan. I probably lose to. Or Reno. What? No, that we're still fine. We're still fine, right? Because that dies. Okay. Oh my god.
I will fight with honor.
Let's keep this for turn 4. I think I want the 2 attack more than I care about, like, getting heal value, because the minions that we need to kill tend to have that 2 health. Like, if this blocks a potential spell burst 1-2, it also gives us value trades into their 1-1s or 1-2s.
Time waits for no one. Let me work my
Yep.
magic.
Wow. I'm just okay with that. It's a lot of resources just to get this down, and then I can challenge it with this. Next turn is most likely just Hero Power Regis Protector, unless I draw like a Minibot or a better 2-drop. I don't think I want to just play this for a 2-2. Depends on how they develop here. A Broomstick would actually be pretty welcome in case they have an AoE buff here. I might need to do 3 damage rather than just the 2.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Time waits for no one.
Well, it's reassuring at least to know that Broom wouldn't have helped us anyway. That's not a good card.
But we fight.
Yeah, this forces attacks into this. Turn 2 Yeti? Yeah, and it only costs them like 3 cards. Wow, that is just not strong. I'm actually happy to take damage here.
Winter is here.
These 2 challenge that now, and I'm likely to hit a Broom off of this. So we should have a 6/6 rush minion. Pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's still a 3-mana 6/6, right? Too greedy to put 1 Wind Fury minion in? Probably most Wind Fury minions are pretty bad. Might be able to get away with like the flying machine just because you do have Zilliax in the deck, but I don't think it's worth. That's a good draw.
Looks like I'm here just in time. Battle.
Boy, we sure did make another aggro druid sad, didn't we? So I don't mind queuing into them with this deck right now. Thank you to legendary patrons Anonymous Toast, IGN Unknown, Bizzle Jizzix, Molly Mock, Justice Crater, Brokey, Dope Guy, Vanfix, Tom, and Neofae.